What is going up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day today. We're going to be talking about the top 5 fantastic stocks for 2019. So let's do a drum roll for the first one, everybody. All right, so the first one here is Visa. So Visa is, I'm sure everybody's heard of Visa credit cards. They are honestly one of the most popular credit cards out there. But, what makes this such a, good stock to buy? First off, we have had some type of, pullback this past 2 months, really. And if you look on this chart down here, this is the weekly. It's a little cleaner. You guys can see what kind of happened here. So it hit a low. I believe this is for 3 years. Yes. So about 3 years ago, we had this huge bull market for Visa, and what happened is people just get more dependent on credit cards. If you guys know anything about the economy or Americans, so we had this huge bull market. Now we have some type of sell-off. This sell-off is very common when a stock is overextended. And is this stock overextended? Well, maybe not so much, just because Visa has no dent. Their total return on the year, this is the yearly chart up here, is around 16%. And for the 2019 year, we could have a possible 24%. And that would bring that stock all the way up to around $64. So there's roughly a $32 window here per share, which is very cool, everybody. And I think that could be very, very, important to this. But number 2 on the list is going to be, let's see, let me type in the ticker name to see if you guys can guess it. Microsoft. Yeah, good job for everybody who has got it. Same kind of scenario. We had this huge bull market here, and we just had some type of sell-off. So, this year, Microsoft went up. Actually, let's see. I think it's around 21. It's around 14%, which is, fairly decent. Oh, this is 18%. That's beating the S&Ps. That's beating everything. And the possible upside potential is around 21%. So that would bring that stock all the way up to around $25. In this range, I could very well see it happening. So that is still another $30 move if we can get pushed back up. Do I see this happening within next year? Yes, I do. Number 3, guys, let me type in the ticker name, is Apple. So Apple has actually just released some type of bad news. Let me actually pull up the 1-day chart. Oh, you guys can see it on here. So, we just had some type of just some consolidation in this area, and then boom, $1.44, guys. $1.44. Why did it fall that low? Well, the reason for that is I believe it's some type of holiday, let me see. I believe it's some type of holiday, mess up. Let me see if there's a story on it. But yeah, so pretty much this stock is falling down right now. And where do I see the stock next year? I think we could get a possible bounce actually at this 200 moving average line. So it did break below it. It's at 146. And, that's where pretty much that 200 moving average line. So there could be a possible play because this stock has not broke below that in over 3 years. So, but if it breaks below it, then there's going to be a lot of downside potential on it for a lot of short sellers. But, I think this stock could easily move back up to 230. The first $1 trillion company. It's not worth $1 trillion anymore. It's not worth that much at all, guys. But that's okay. Where do I see it going? Around pushing back up to 230s. So that's almost, a $100 move, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's talk about the next one here. Now this one's going to be ticker symbol PFE. This is going to be, I can never say the name of this very well, but there's the name, Pfizer. So this had a low of 34 or 30, 33.20 and a push all the way up to a high of 46.47. Now it's pretty much consolidating here at 43.25. So, this year it did go up roughly 6%, which is, that's just barely beating the S&P this year. And where do I see it going next year? I think we could have an actual push. Where did I write this down? An actual push all the way up to the $52 mark. So up in this area, I could see this pushing. So that's around $10, but since it's a little cheaper, you guys can actually buy more shares and make more money that way. What is that, number 4? I think it's number 4. It's number 4 or 5. I'm really just not. I wrote a list of all the top stocks that I want to look at, so let's just keep going through there, guys. But okay. So this last one here, this is going to be one of the, where is it? This is going to be, it's going to be a mid-cap stock. And the reason why I'm putting this one up here is because I think their company has a very cool motto. So this is NIO, very recent IPO, pretty much a very, very strong support at 584, and we had this huge push back up here, guys, to almost $14 right when it released. And their cars are very cool. I can see this stock going at least back up to 14. So that's doubling your money. But this past market, it's been very, very risky with these types of stocks. Not so much risk, but for long term, it is a lot more risky. But the obvious potential is a lot larger, guys. So that is the top 5 stocks, or I don't even know how many I said, but those are pretty much the top 5 stocks that I think 2019 is going to have the best upside potential, guys. So if you guys enjoyed that video, please drop a subscribe on this video, and I will greatly, greatly appreciate it. So that's it, though. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive, and take care.